Comoy Bulldog with Solani aged barley flake. I've been smoking quite a lot of the Wessex barley slice lately, and I thought, let's get a tin of Solani and remember how it was. So I got one, and that's my third bowl from that tin. I haven't smoked that blend in probably 4 years. I've always preferred Wessex. It's nuttier, it's sweeter. They are similar, but Wessex is better. This one has more of a bitterness to it. Still quite good.
I see you standing outside in there, so I'll go put my hand up to wave in it.
One thing is for sure. The tin note is sublime. One of the best tin notes. When I opened the tin and had the first bowl, I was kind of displeased. However, when you leave it for a few days, it tastes better. That's for sure. Open the tin and leave it for a few days. Do not smoke it straight away. Not all blends are like that. Most tobaccos I can smoke straight away. But this one, it needs a bit of time. Anyway, I'm gonna tell you a pipe story. And I'll show you the pipe first. Cheers. The pipe. It is in this pipe. I've got it. And I'll tell you why. A few months ago, I saw it on eBay. And I liked the bow. I read the description. So, it's number 411, Londoner by Barley. And there is a S underneath. The lady who was selling it was selling it for £12. And she also put in the description that the mouthpiece does not come out. She couldn't take it out. Well, I had a closer look at her photos and I sent her a message and I said, the stem is not coming out because it's glued, and that is not the original stem. Because I could see that that part here is a lot wider than this part, so it's tapered both ways down. Also, it looked quite awkward. I mean, this part is far too long. I have no idea what the original stem must have been like. I also asked her about the diameter of the bow, and she replied 21 millimeters, which is too much for me. I was kind of disappointed, so I wrote, yeah, I'm not gonna take it because I want something under 20, preferably 18 or 19. I left it at that. But then, browsing eBay a week later, I saw it again and she reposted it. I relisted it. She put the price down, £9. And I thought, right, I'm gonna get it. Even if I do not smoke it, I'll fix it. So I bid 12. It's ridiculously cheap for that ball. I got it last week. And yes, the stem was glued by some genius. And it's definitely not the original stem. I cut it off. The hole is not perfectly centered, but doesn't bother me. I don't know. Maybe I'll try to refit it. Maybe I'll get another stem and try to match it to the bow. It's a shame because I don't have an image of what the pipe must have been like originally. But that is definitely not right. There was so much cake inside. It was practically full. I couldn't put my pinky. The previous owner or owners have never ever cleaned it. I removed most of the carbon, but it needs more cleaning. What else? 12 minutes. Let's make it longer. I saw an upload a few days ago in my timeline. A video, I can't remember the title, but the thumbnail was the anarchy sign crossed, and what was written underneath was "Say no to anarchy." I was curious to see what the uploader had to say about it, so I pressed on the video. I didn't watch it, I just skipped through it. There was no talk, only images from the TV, Sky News. Images of some delusional mob of immigrants, illegal immigrants, waving flags and creating havoc, and also a bunch of delusional police. I didn't comment. There is no point commenting. But I want to say a few words. What do you think anarchy is? How would you know? There has never been anarchy anywhere on planet Ocean at any given time. So how do you know what is anarchy? Most of you think that anarchy is whatever the society, the media says. They want you to believe that anarchy is chaos, drugs, killings, Sex Pistols. You think Sex Pistols are anarchists? Anarchy is the opposite of hierarchy. Do you know what's common between every single country and state in the world? They have many things in common, but what unites them the most? I tell you. Every single country, kingdom, state, republic, government, dictator, they all hate and fear anarchy. Because ultimately, they are all the same. You cannot say no to anarchy without saying no to God. The trouble with most anarchists is only one thing. They think they can do it without God. And they will fail. "18 minutes and 45 seconds. If you're still there, resist the bullshit, which is essentially everyone who tells you to say no to anarchy. Goodbye.